Although recent police statistics indicate that crime is down, the fear of crime is high, and the public outcry for capital punishment to be carried out loud and clear.
And while the Privy Council may have stopped a series of executions in their tracks, Attorney General Allyson Maynard-Gibson says her office will continue to seek the death penalty in cases they consider the worst of the worst.
It's a position that the public has supported in the main for decades. Allyson Maynard explains how the office will approach the issue and what other initiatives are being developed in the fight against crime.
The last time an execution was carried out in the Bahamas was back in 2001, and even then, there was opposition. But Attorney General and Minister of Legal Affairs, Senator Allyson Maynard-Gibson, maintains that the Christie administration will send a clear message to the entire population that the government will follow the rules of the Bahamas to punish every criminal for violating the law. And to do this, the Attorney General's office will also seek the death penalty in court cases when necessary.
You will have already seen that in at least one case, the Attorney General's office has asked for the death penalty. I can signal that there will be other cases also in which the death penalty is asked. It is a matter for the courts whether they in fact give the death penalty, but we will be asking for the death penalty.
AG Gibson clarified that her office is championing hanging as the primary method of capital punishment. While she cannot confirm when that will ever happen, the death penalty, she maintains, will be engaged on cases branded as the worst of the worst.
There are those, of course, in the Bahamas who are for and against the death penalty. It is our job to make it every effort to bring the law of the Bahamas before the courts, and whether or not there is a decision to in fact award the death penalty is a matter for the courts.
The Organization of American States and Amnesty International have made it clear that capital punishment should be eliminated from our laws. But besides capital punishment, the Attorney General pointed out that the Swift Justice Program is another element to the government's plan to lower the crime rate. She referenced the case involving the recent murder of American visitor Kyle Brunner.
We're treating that kind of situation in the same way that we treat persons who attack judges or policemen or officers of the court, and that is that we will expedite those matters to trial, and as we have said in our Vision 2030, within 6 months.
The Attorney General revealed last month that the country's conviction rate is up by nearly 20%, which she indicated further illustrates the effectiveness of the Swift Justice Initiative. She also illustrated that from January, there have been 18 guilty verdicts out of 30 cases for a 60% conviction rate. And it won't stop there.
To look at the situation where recently a minister, someone holding high office in the country was attacked, the courts, that matter will be tried on June 3rd. And I think that is a definite indication of the determination of this government working with the judiciary to bring about swift justice in the Bahamas.
Allyson Maynard for the ZNS News Network.